In Agodeke, in the Agodeke district of the Volta region, potable water remains a dream. For over 100 years, the indigents have relied on a dirty pond for their daily use with little regard to the consequences. Beatrice Senaju has this report.
The SDG goal on safe water and sanitation seeks to ensure that communities have access to potable water. But right here in Agodeke, this is the only source of water for the people in the community. And as you can see, the color of the water is nothing to write home about. And this same water that is used for cooking and drinking is what these kids are playing in.
It is milky, dirty and unhygienic, but this is the only source of water for the people of Agodeke. In Agodeke, the population stands at over 600 and this pond has been their lifesaver for decades. Residents walk into the pond barefoot to draw water. According to residents, the pond dries up in the dry season. Then they must walk for 2 hours to a neighboring town for water. In this community, there are 2 boreholes which the people say were constructed by a non-governmental organization some years ago. Ordinarily, this should be a source of relief to the community, but unfortunately, they are not functional. Famous Aka lives in Agodeke and shares with us how the search for potable water is a delay to work and school every day.
During dry season, it is very difficult us to get water. People in the community find it very, very difficult. Before we get water in dry season, we have to walk about 2 hours before getting the water. The same hour we used to go to where you get the water or the source of water, we use the same hour to come back.
Margaret Botima, a teacher in the town, pleaded for help from organizations.
We need water for our domestic use, and the one that we are having, most of the people walk into the river to fetch it, and you can see that it's no use for drinking. But those around us, because they don't get any water for their usage, they normally use it for cooking and drinking.
Potable water is still out of reach for many. Despite the times we live in, Agodeke and many rural communities struggle for access to potable water for their needs. The question still remains for many if SDG Goal 6 on clean water can be achieved in such areas before its target time. The people have a daily prayer for help to come from any individual or organization to also enjoy clean and safe water, which is an absolute essential basic need of man. Beatrice Senaju, GBC News, Agodeke.